Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has announced that she has finished her chemotherapy treatment. In a statement, she said she is now focused on doing what she can to stay cancer-free and said, quote, "I enter this new phase of recovery with a renewed sense of hope and appreciation of life." The princess revealed in March that she had started preventative treatment after receiving a diagnosis for cancer. Along with a message from the princess, a video was released. So let's stay on the story and bring in royal commentator Edward Wang in Vancouver. Edward, good to see you again. Thanks for taking the time today. So when you watch this video and you hear this statement, I mean, what kind of goes through your mind?
Well, it was just very uplifting and heartwarming at the same time. When we spoke in March, when the Princess of Wales announced for the first time that she was diagnosed with cancer, there was quite a level of uncertainty and upset and fear that I shared with millions of people around the world. And I think, 6 months later, 9 months after the fact that we found out she was ill, we finally have some very positive news. Now, throughout the last number of months, we have received updates from the royal household and from Kensington Palace regarding her progress. And we were able to see how well she looked at the King's birthday parade in June, as well as that last game at Wimbledon. But to finally have this assurance that she's completed her chemotherapy treatment is, such a positive step. I think her message was still a little bit unclear as to whether she was in full remission. But the fact that we have this positive update at this stage was crucial. If we even think about it, yesterday was the second anniversary of the death of Queen Elizabeth II, when many of us are thinking poignantly about the future of the royal family. And today we have this very positive news, and seeing that very family being so happy and cheerful, those children being able to enjoy time with their parents in that very special moments, I think was very uplifting for me.
So very uplifting for you. How is it unusual? I mean, it felt like it was unusual to have a video that was quite personal, quite vulnerable, 3 minutes long. I mean, what do you make of that?
Well, we have to remember, this is also a very private family. Mm-hmm. Prince William has been very concerned about the privacy of his 3 young children over the last number of years. However, starting from about 2 years ago with the passing of the late Queen, the Kensington Palace did issue a number of well-choreographed videos at various events. You may recall that immediately after the coronation, there was a beautifully produced video showing the Wales's family getting ready for the coronation. But to have this very poignant, very raw and emotional update voiced by the Princess of Wales, showing such magical moments that are private within the family, I think was very important. It really allows people to have that connection with the Prince and Princess of Wales, especially those who are battling their own journeys of cancer right now.
As you say, she said, she's doing what she can to stay cancer-free. Although she's finished her chemotherapy, she says, "My path to healing and full recovery is long, and I must take each day as it comes." So given that, what can we expect to see for her future royal duties on this healing and recovery path?
So the fall and the autumn is a very busy time for the royal family. They're coming back from their summer holidays, and it really is a big push before Christmas. The king himself is still undergoing chemotherapy sessions for his own cancer diagnosis, and he is scheduled to attend a Commonwealth tour to Samoa, where the Commonwealth heads of governments are meeting in October, as well as a very short trip to Australia, his first in his capacity as King of Australia. And so it's a very busy time. But like the princess mentioned in her video, the focus needs to be on her full recovery, and I think people need to support that. She did mention that she will be increasing her engagements to a select few, and I think in the fall there are a number of key events that she has attended in the past that I feel we will see her at. In particular, the Remembrance Sunday ceremony at the Cenotaph in November, as well as her Christmas Carol concert that's hosted by the princess herself in early December. There are other major events such as the annual white tie reception for the diplomatic corps in November. That might be something we don't see the princess at. You have to be on your feet for a better half of an evening, wearing a tiara, which can be quite uncomfortable and heavy. So I think, the more important ceremonial functions and events we will see her at, but some of the other ones that are quite more strenuous on her body, I think we will probably will not see her there. I'm flying to London in November to watch the Remembrance Sunday ceremonies myself, so I hope to see the Princess of Wales on the balcony of the Foreign and Commonwealth Office.
Edward, thank you. That's royal commentator Edward Wang in Vancouver.